study doctorates maker Neeraj channel. So now we move to the class exercise 6.2 for class 9 NCERT book. Then first numerical is in figure. Find the values of x and y and then prove that AB parallel to CD. This figure is given and x and y are indicated as this angle is x and this angle is y, and these angles are given also. So we have to find the first of all we have to find the value of x and value of y. Now for solution we can say that in figure we are observing that a line say L is intersecting two lines. AB and CD, and we are observing here that these two angles are making a linear pair. These two angles are making a linear pair. We can write, since L is a line, so angle 50 degree and angle x, we can say 50 degree and angle x are linear pair. So 50 degree plus x equal 180, we can write it by linear pair axiom. Linear pair axiom. As we have learnt in linear pair axiom that when a ray is standing on a line, then that ray forms two angles. Those are linear pair angles, and sum of those angles is 180 degree, means those angles are supplementary. So we can write here this, then we can find the value of x 180 degree minus 50 by transferring 50 here, x equal 130 degree. This is our first answer. And after that, since we are observing here that these two lines CD and line L are intersecting at this point, and so formed vertically opposite angles are these and these two. Since we know that when two lines intersect each other, then two pairs of vertically opposite angles are formed and they are equal to each other. The angles in those pairs are equal to each other. So we can say that angle y equal 130 degree. We can write here vertically opposite angles. Since we know that vertically opposite angles are always equal, so vertically opposite angles are equal, and from these two answers we can see that value of x and value of y is equal. Then we can say x equal y from first and second. From result first and result second, we can say x equal y, and in this figure, we can observe these two, that these two angles are alternate interior angles, which are alternate, which are alternate interior angles. Since alternate interior angles are equal, so we have learned a theorem before this exercise, that when a line intersects two lines such that the alternate interior angles are equal, then the two lines are parallel. So we can say line AB parallel to line CD, and we can write here hence proved. This was our first numerical which we have solved. Now we move to the next one. Now our second numerical is this, that if in figure, if AB parallel to CD and CD parallel to EF and Y ratio Z equals 3:7, then find X. Means we have to find the value of X. Since given here that what is given? Given here that AB parallel to CD, comma CD parallel to EF, it is given, and Y ratio Z equal 3:7. These three informations are given. Now we have to find the value of X. So what can we do here? Let this transversal say LM is intersecting these three lines at points P, Q and R. Let transversal line say LM is intersecting the lines AB, CD and EF at points P, Q and R respectively. You can write here it. Now, since AB parallel to CD and CD parallel to DE, so we can write here since CD parallel to DE, CD parallel to DE. So we can say that angle ERQ equal angle CQP. These are corresponding angles. Corresponding angles axiom. We can write it through corresponding angle axiom. Means if a transversal line intersects two parallel lines, then corresponding angles are equal. So corresponding angles are equal, then we can write angle ERQ equal, this angle is equal to Y, so Y. Now we have find that this angle is y, and these two angles are making a linear pair. So now y plus z equal 180 degree by linear pair axiom. Y plus z equal 180 degree. We can write it. Now if given here that y ratio z equal 3 ratio 7, y equal z equal 3 ratio 7, then we can put here the value of from this we can find the value that y equal means we can find the value of z. Z equal 7y upon 3. Z will move here, 7 will move here, and 3 7y upon 3. Z equal 7 by 3y. Putting here the values y plus 7 by 3y equal 180 degree. We calculate the value. Taking LCM 3y plus 7y equal 180 degree, means we can erase this and calculate for the calculation 7 1 10. 10y equal 180 degree into 3. Then y equal 180 degree into 3 upon 10. Cutting here 80, y equal value is 18, 3s are 54 degree. This is the value of y, and we are seeing here that these two lines are, it is given that AB parallel to CD, AB parallel to CD. So these two angles are on the same side, interior angles on the same side of a transversal, or as we have learnt in previous video that there was a theorem that when a line intersects two parallel lines, then the interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. Then we can write here x plus y equal 180 degree. We can write that x, since x comma y are interior angles, on the same side of a transversal, we can write it as so. Putting the value of y, x plus 54 degree equal 180 degree. Then x equal 180 degree minus 54 degree. We can calculate it 6 to 126 degree. This is our answer, because we have to find the value of x. This is the value of x. Now moving to the next question. Now move to the third question. That this is the third question. What is written? We can read it. In figure, if AB parallel to CD, AB parallel to CD, EF perpendicular to CD, EF is perpendicular to CD, and angle GED equal to 126. Angle GED equal 126. Find angle AGE, this angle, and angle GEF, this angle, and angle FGE, this angle. How can you find it? So now we move to the solution. Given that What is given? That AB parallel to CD and angle line EF, line segment EF perpendicular to CD, and angle GED equal 126 degree. It is given. So what is to find? If we write here to find angle AGE, value of angle AGE, comma angle GEF, and value of angle FGE. These three angles are to be found. So move to calculation, working. Moving to working, what can we do? We can write here, since AB parallel to CD, this angle is given, this angle is to be calculated, this angle is to be calculated, then we can say, since AB parallel to CD and GE is a transversal, you can say that GE is a transversal line segment, if we can say line segment. This is not a line, then this is line segment. This is a transversal line segment. And we have learned in the previous video, there was a theorem. In that theorem, it is said that when a transversal line intersects two parallel lines, then alternate interior angles are equal. First theorem. And another theorem was, sum of the interior angles on the same side of the transversal is 180, means angles are supplementary. So we can use here that if this angle is given, we have to concentrate us the what are given. How can we relate that given information to the calculating information, to the asking information? How can we connect that? So given information is this, that angle GED equal 126 degree, and first one is asking angle AGE, this angle. We can connect it that these two angles are alternate interior angles for the transversal GE. Since AB parallel to CD, so these two angles will be equal. So we can write here angle AGE equal angle GED. What can we write? Alternate interior angles. We have learned it that these angles are equal when two lines are parallel. So GED is given 126. So angle AGE equal 126 degree. First answer is found. Next one. Now move to the next question. Next angle is angle GEF. GEF. Since given angle GED equal 126 and since EF perpendicular to CD, so angle FED equal 90 degree. FED equal 90 degree, and angle GED we can write angle GED equal 126 degree. But GED can be written into sum of two angles. These two angles are adjacent angles, angle GEF and angle FED. Angle GEF plus angle FED equal 126 degree, and angle FED is given 90 degree. We can put here angle GEF plus 90 degree equal 126 degree. Now transfer this angle here. Angle GEF equal 126 degree minus 90 degree. Subtracting this 36 degree. Second answer is our this, that angle GEF equal 36 degree. First answer was this. Now we have to find the last value, angle FGE. Erase it. By erasing it, we can see here that FE is also a transversal. Since FE is also a transversal, so we can say this angle equal this angle, these two angles will be equal. Alternate interior angles, मतलब angle we can write angle GFE equal angle FED, and FED was 90 degree equal 90 degree. We can write here alternate interior angles, we can write this. Now in triangle FEG, we know that the sum of the angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. Angle GEF plus angle FGE plus angle GFE equal 180 degree. Putting these values, what are the GEF? We have found the value of GEF 36 degree, and plus angle FGE. This angle is to be found, angle FGE, angle GFE 90 degree. Putting this value equal 180 degree, and transferring these values, we can find the answer. Angle FGE equal 180 degree minus 36 degree minus 90 degree. Subtracting these two from this 126 degree, subtracting this, we have found 54 degree. This is our last answer, and this question is also solved. Now we will solve the remaining questions in another video. Till then, thank you, bye.